Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 2.
You said that?
Did you see him or didn't you?
No, I did not, sir.
So the chief did not come to the hangar deck after all?
He gonna take the fall from
I left my post.
Excuse me?
I left my post, sir.
He's gonna take
I ducked out to get a smoke. I went to the galley to get some chow. The chief, I don't know where he was. I'm sure he was asleep in his rack, just like he said.
You went to the galley?
Yes, sir.
Did you go through the hatch combing on C deck?
Yep.
Well, to get to the galley, that'd be the best way.
Yep.
Yes, sir. I went through the hatch.
Did you leave it open?
See?
I'm not sure.
Wow. It's gonna stop right there.
Yes, sir, I think I did.
See?
wow.
If the chief had nothing to do with it, it was me. I left my post and I left the hatch open.
Wow.
It was me. Just me.
He's following them.
Wow.
You realize, don't you, that by leaving the hatch open, you allowed a Cylon to gain access to a small arms locker?
It's probably not gonna come out to the end of the season.
Yes, sir.
Specialist, did Chief Tyrrell instruct you to leave the hatch open deliberately as part of a conspiracy to allow the Cylon to gain access to the small arms locker?
I doubt
The
it.
chief is innocent. He didn't do anything.
Specialist, did you leave the hatch open deliberately?
Yes, sir. Whatever happened, it was me.
Now what direction? They said if you go
North, he's looking for her. If he
to the
goes
south,
south,
he's wanting to want to be alone.
yeah.
South. You overestimated his willingness to risk himself for you.
He just doesn't love you. Wait.
North. Toward his love.
Seems you made an impression after all. He's a good man. He always does the right thing.
Are you prepared for the next step?
Yes. Me, always me. They're trying to destroy your work. Destroying you is an added bonus.
But why? That's what I don't understand. Why?
Did you see the man walking by? He looked back.
You're the one that told me what to do in the first place. I wouldn't be making this flipping Cylon detector if it wasn't for you.
But I'm just in your head.
Oh my God, he's talking outside now. I mean out loud.
We're alive together.
How romantic. Well, I'm going to have to destroy that Cylon detector myself, blame the sabotage on Cylon agents. That's what I
That's
told
what
them.
No, you won't. You're gonna complete the project just like I told you.
Really? Will I? Or what?
Don't make me angry, guys.
What you gonna do? Kiss his chin? Oh no, she's
gonna
about
turn
to
into
kiss him.
Hulk?
Look.
She said you wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
God, can we not do that after you just threaten his life?
There's people looking at him.
Yeah.
Sharon.
This is the next part.
Is that enough?
No.
No, Sharon wouldn't give up without a nut shot of fight.
Oh, you ain't gonna fight back? You just gonna get you up? Is that the next step?
What about this other man, your Chief Tyrrell? He took the 23rd. What is that about, you think?
Which is right. Courts have never held that invoking the right to remain silent can be used as evidence of guilt.
Okay, but they
You
were
sound
about
like a
to.
lawyer. Obviously, you are defending your man. I respect that, I do, but he is hiding something.
Chief Tyrrell has been under my command for over 5 years. And if he really wanted to take this ship down, he could. I think this is over.
It's not over. Wow.
Madam President, I'm gonna have to call you right back.
What? I have orders to bring you before the tribunal, sir.
Is that her? If you don't turn around and shoot. Shoot! Get off of me!
Yeah, that's her.
Oh.
I was looking for that patch.
It's okay.
You know, what happened?
Ew!
Oh, you're good.
Sorry.
So,
You wouldn't kiss me.
No. I mean, if you were missing and I just found you, yeah, I probably would. But if you got knocked in the mouth and you come over to me like, baby.
I think we should go.
Right. Okay. You'll be just fine.
When did you first learn the truth about the Cylons?
On Ragnar Station before we left.
And you chose to withhold this crucial information, sir?
Yes.
Why?
I felt that to alarm the public would only cause chaos and panic.
But you also withheld the information from your own security detachment aboard ship, sir.
Not knowing who to trust, I decided to keep the information
Okay.
compartmentalized for the time being.
Sir, isn't it true that had we known that the Cylons appeared human, different security procedures would have been followed?
We don't know if you were Cylon, lady.
Probably. But I had to weigh the possible ramifications of both.
Do you believe that there are Cylon agents aboard ship even as we speak?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Sir, are you aware of the fact that both Lieutenant Valeri and Chief Tyrrell have been implicated as possibly being in collusion with the Cylons?
Tell me that, lady.
I'm aware of the allegations. Where are you going with this, Sergeant?
I will ask the question, sir.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it true that by allowing their relationship to continue, in violation of regulations, you may have made it possible for two Cylon collaborators to compromise the safety and security of this ship?
I'm done.
We're done here.
Excuse me, sir, but my questions are not finished.
You've lost your way, Sergeant. You've lost sight of the purpose of the law.
Whoa.
To protect its citizens, not persecute.
Woo!
Whatever we are, whatever's left of us, we're better than that. Now these proceedings are closed. You'll be transported back to the
Okay.
ships.
Get off my ship.
Commander,
Get off my ship. I respect you. Salute him then.
this is an independent board. You have no authority to close our inquiry.
Uh-oh, girl. Listen.
Deuces.
This is a witch hunt. They will not have it aboard my ship.
Independent my butt.
Corporal of the Guard, restrain the commander and return him to the witness chair.
If y'all don't get out of my way.
Your orders are to escort Sergeant Hadrian back to her quarters and keep her in confinement till further notice.
Dang.
Make your choice, son.
And make it quick. Swiftly.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Hadrian. Come with us, please.
You have lost your way, Sergeant. You are now dismissed.
That the Cylons gained access to the explosives by going through a hatch door in the hangar deck of the ship. This door was left open due to negligence of one of the ship's crewmen. His name is Specialist Osiris. He's confessed to lying
Yeah, see? Yep.
dereliction of duty in time of war. He's been stripped of his rank and confined to the brig. At this point, we have no reason to believe that there were any other parties responsible. Now I'll take your questions, you, sir.
Yep. He took the fall for you.
Commander.
Yep.
Permission to enter.
What is it, Chief?
Thank you, sir. Sir, I believe that ᴡᴡᴡ. I believe that his confession was a lie. I think that he's covering for me.
For you.
I think that he's doing this out of a sense of misplaced loyalty to me.
Somewhere in this there is truth. Care to take me to it?
Sir, I was with Lieutenant Valeri at the time of the bombing. The deck gang, they all knew it.
Uh-oh.
They've known all along. They're trying to cover for me. They started lying. ᴡᴡᴜ, I don't know. I think that he thinks that he's helping protect me by taking a fall like this.
You don't really know whether he was on duty or not, do you?
No.
Commander, he's innocent. I know that much. I should be in the brig.
Wow.
That's a fact. You should be in the brig.
Commander, this isn't right. You can't let an innocent kid...
I can't.
Oh, man.
What I can't do
Dang, his
is I
eyes.
can't let someone that wears this uniform get on a witness stand and lie under oath. And that's what your man did. He either lied the first time or he lied the second time.
Either way.
And it doesn't matter. He's guilty and he'll pay the price.
He lied too?
You'll pay a different price.
Whoa.
You'll have to walk out on that hangar deck every day, knowing that one of your men is in the brig.
Because of you.
Because you couldn't keep your flag.
Oh!
You're the most experienced, non-commissioned officer we have left.
And I ain't gonna lose you over
You
no.
keep my planes flying.
I know that's right. And keep your
I
pants
need my
up.
planes to fly.
And zip your pants.
Dismissed.
Don't you say not one word.
Give up your girl.
Listen here. Look at her.
Sharon, no. No.
Okay.
What?
Sharon, we're done. It's over.
That's gonna save his life.
Mm-hmm.
You mean it's over?
Or not. Or make him a
I
target.
you really do. Sorry.
Get a piece of your hair.
Wait a minute. I deserve more of an explanation than that.
Please don't kill him.
Maybe she's not activated yet. Well, yeah, she is.
This might activate.
One of my men is in the brig. Confessed to a crime that he didn't commit to protect me. To protect us. Well, there can be no more us.
That's
No more
right.
secrets, no more lies. That's it. It's over.
I can't believe you can just turn your back on us.
I put everything on the line for you. Everything. I cover for you. I protect you.
Mm-hmm.
I risk my career, my freedom, my integrity for what? For some innocent kid, one of my kids, can take the fall for me? No! We are not worth that.
Woo!
Okay.
She gonna kill him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She gonna kill him.
Did you leave the hatch coming open last night?
Holy crap.
What are you saying? That I helped the Cylon?
I didn't say anything.
You're
I'm just
dead.
asking you a question. I think I deserve an answer.
She gonna pop him in the throat.
You have the only answer you're ever gonna get.
You could have said no or yes. Yes
Right.
and no. No or yes. You could have said no or yes.
Right.
Something. That was a good one.
Yep. It was.
And what's funny is because we had a conversation prior to coming down here to watch this, so that's funny.
Mhm.
That yeah. There's one thing, me and these names, but there's one thing that the other boom, I don't like the fact that they have two boomers right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're making it seem like it's, because they're on two different planets, so it's making it seem like it's two different lifelines or whatever. Timelines, sorry, thank you. And it's not confusing, it's just that this one is in love with this guy, and then this one is in love with this guy. Come on now, it's just like, so it's a little confusing, and it's just the simple fact that he's on a planet by himself, and it's just nothing but him. He's the only human, and everybody else is Cylons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that he don't have a ship to escape.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you something here. What got me all fired up? This the trial,
Mm-hmm.
basically, is what got me fired up. But Ralph was on point at the beginning, so I'm gonna let him go.
How's
Talk.
on point? What did I
With
do?
the Cylon head, because I was I don't know who that is. He was like, that's the dude. His head is this and that. So you go ahead and start with that, and then I'll go on.
Yeah, so I knew that was him, especially when they wouldn't show his face. And then when he walked by, and the lieutenant, the lieutenant commander, whatever, he saw, he gave that look like, and then he went to the phone. I was like, that's definitely the Cylon. And Commander Adama called to him, and he turned around, and they knew it was trouble then when he opened his jacket. But yeah, so it made sense, if you put two and two together, okay, we know that Boomer left the hatch open on purpose for him. Especially now that she wouldn't answer at the end. So I think she knows she's a Cylon. For one, I think she's been activated already. She knows because she's the one that blew up the water tanks or whatever. Remember she's
not fully activated.
Well, not fully activated, yeah. Because when she looked in the case, she was confused or whatever.
Yep, when she first woke up from wherever she was, and she was wet, like she had just been born.
Mm-hmm.
like she had just been, she was wet.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had just been born and she was cold and stuff. But
Society
remember when she was flying a plane?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a bomb there?
Mm-hmm.
And she was supposed to push the button,
mm-hmm.
but she was fighting it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then her view of the water, she kept saying that she didn't see anything,
Mm-hmm.
but she couldn't form the words to
Mm-hmm.
say otherwise. So she was, I think she's partially activated.
Yeah, and she may be fighting against it.
And she may be fighting against it. So maybe she's the, I don't understand the whole Cylon thing though.
But it'll be explained to us. Number 6, physically assaulting Gaius in the hallway and saying, just letting him know that they were trying to blow up his work and not the ship.
Yeah.
And that he should continue to build his work, and shout out to Starbuck for pointing that out to him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But that whole thing is getting on my nerves too.
Man.
The Gaius and the number 6.
Societas fell on the sword for Chief, and
that's a good analogy, baby.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fall on the sword and stuff.
I feel like Will Ferrell in Old School after he did a debate.
Recent research has shown that empirical evidence for globalization of corporate innovation is very limited. And as a corollary, the market for technologies is shrinking. As a world leader, it's important for America to provide systematic research grants for our scientists. I believe strongly there will always be a need for us to have a well-articulated innovation policy with emphasis on human resource development. Thank you.
Like he was in his zone and then he was on
It took him out though. Didn't it? It took him out completely. I'm done. I can't. Oh my God, I can't breathe. That's how you felt.
I'm gone.
I'm just saying. That was really good though, falling on the sword, because you do that and then sacrificing with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that, you know. I think that was a good analogy because I see more movies like that than you do. So that was really good. So then the trial, you know, him taking the rap and everybody lying except for Chief because he didn't know. So it was the 3 people that was probably making the hooch. Besides the girl. Besides the girl. Did they ask the girl?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so it was the 3 people who was making the hooch, basically.
Pretty much the main ones they asked.
Yep, those were the main ones. And they lied from the beginning, so of course the sergeant was like, yeah. So the Chief was where? Okay, so he was split in 3s. And he was in 3 different locations. So
yeah, so he decided to plead the 5th.
He played that 1, 2, 3, 4. Played that.
Yeah.
And at that point, he had already said enough.
Mm-hmm.
But what's funny is it's a sergeant that's asking the questions.
Mm-hmm.
So she's asking questions to people who outrank her.
Mm-hmm.
So when she came on deck and she tried to bring Boomer and Chief, it was one dude with a wife beater just came out of nowhere and was like, where you going with my people? And we were like, oh snap. He was a captain. And he was like, hey, you can't be coming on here acting like this. You acting like a monkey up in here. Mm-hmm. So, of course, he, you know, said what he said, and she said what she said. She said, I came to get them because, listen, we got some questions, and I'm holding a trial, and blah, blah, blah. He was like, okay, carry on, and took his wife beater right on himself, right on off the bat. Yeah, she was getting on her nerves, and then the simple fact that Adama ain't playing. He was like, his son wasn't in this one.
Sure wasn't.
Okay. Madam President she's always getting on my nerves for some strange reason. But anyway, Adama was like, did you know that that person and that person was still sleeping around? He looked up at her like, first of all, when they came and got him, his eyes was like, what are y'all here for? And then his eyes told the whole story during the trial. Because that happened. They came and got him. He looked at him funny, got his glasses. Then she was asking all those questions, and he was like, hey, listen, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You done lost your way, Sergeant. And if these 3 people right here don't go on around and turn around and arrest you, we going to have some problems. Now, what you going to say, boy? He said, make your choice, partner, and make it swiftly. He turned around with his big eyes, no lashes, talking about, Sergeant, come on, we about to take you to your room. And then the independent people in the back, he turned around and walked toward them too. I said, oh. he was not playing.
He wasn't having it.
Not on his shit.
Right.
He said this is a witch hunt. And if y'all don't know what this is all about, we're here to protect the people. Don't be sitting up here trying to act like it's all about the Cylons. Just because they look like us. They talk like us.
Right.
They eat like us. They feel like us. Okay, I'm over it.
All right. So let us know what you guys thought. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
We do love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.